The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And it's De Bruyne. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Van Nistelrooy. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! They've scored! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's... And Shevchenko! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That has been cut short. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, can they get him away? Shevchenko! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Shot could be on. It's Drogba! It's bounced back off the post. Brilliant save from Buffon! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Drogba certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Chiellini. Now Costa Curta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's well spotted. De Bruyne. Adams cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Messi. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Shevchenko clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Adams calmly anticipates.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danger averted for now. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transition, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Yokohama F. Marinos have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And he's picked it up out wide. Gets his head on it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cantona. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ronaldo chasing after it. No, that's been intercepted. Scholes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Cantona. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Scholes getting this one clear. Goes for the shot!
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the
real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's managed to get rid. He's had it taken off him. Belletti. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable. Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. That's going to go a long way.
Yokohama F. Marinos nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Tchouaméni. And that interception. And we're done. Yokohama F. Marinos have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it
Everybody,
might not
and
feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before or since.
In what regard?
Well, with his pace, skills and his overlapping run.
Great chance! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Botafogo finding himself. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Tries to pass it through. So nearly the perfect ball. Mateus. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Mateus. He's having a shot! Terrific from Mateus! A finish of true class! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to play it through. Well, played right into his path. Big chance! Goal! Botafogo! And the comeback is complete. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's certainly onside here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Cristiano. And a chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Yokohama F. Marinos really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Caught offside that time. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
We'd like to inform you now that the latest
So we reached the
travel
halfway
information
point.
is currently
Oh, what a
being displayed
half.
on
It's
the
been
screen.
pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Yokohama F. Marinos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. And Hullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Botafogo have their second corner now. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Khan claims comfortably. Beckham. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xabi Alonso attempts a clearance.
Yokohama F. Marinos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That is a great pick out. Oh, sweet feet. Chance! And he whips it in. Scholes with the clearance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good chance here! It just took too long getting forward.
Mateus cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Substitution on the field. Messi. Number
We have
7,
got changes here from
Van
both sides, in
Nistelrooy.
fact.
Number 14, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Bale.
Real chance!
20, Owen.
Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Olise. Nicely weighted ball.
Yokohama F. Marinos really might just end up kicking themselves.
Good effort from distance. And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Now, can they get him away? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here. That is a brilliant interception.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Frank Lampard.
He gets big, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. Time minutes, and we're all square again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
all square again into the dying minutes.
Credit.
But it's Owen. And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they... And the shot! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Bale picking up the Man of the Match
Hello,
award,
attendees.
and
This
no
is a
surprise there.
Lost Children's announcement.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel Van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he? And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel, struck first time.
Well, he's visibly not happy with that. That says a lot about his professionalism.
Roberto Carlos looking to run onto it. Punched away. Rice getting this one clear. Now it's Rashford. And this is Bale. And he's onside.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Doué, this is promising. Shot could be on, and the shot! In for the pieces! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for options for movement. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! And it's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Doué, Vitinha. Vitinha receives it in a... Vitinha! They want to be quick to recover this. Xabi Alonso gets good distance on it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rashford. And that's been won straight back. And it's Bale. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Vitinha. Doué was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's an imaginative pass. Nice interception, well timed. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It is a corner. Yokohama F. Marinos with the corner, there first. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Heading backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Yokohama F. Marinos have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Nice looking ball. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Nistelrooy. Decent chance! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Yokohama F. Marinos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard. Quality ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that. That is a crunching tackle. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Not the most accurate pass. That has been slung wide.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Doué. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. He is through here.
Substitution for Milan, number 24, Desiree Doué. Number 9, Bale. Number
And that's
14,
another throw.
Rashford. Number 10, Rice. Coming on the field,
Takes
number
a shot.
27, Bayer.
No, he's
Number
missed it.
97,
Well, let's just consider that one a
Bayer.
rangefinder, Peter.
Number
It certainly wasn't
18,
troubling the goalkeeper.
Owen. Number 4, Conte.
Vitinha.
Substitutions
That looks a
taking
good ball
place.
through. Oh, nice touch. Aubameyang! It's in! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
It's a promising position. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ronaldo, lofted in.
Yokohama F. Marinos nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution.
And he's forced to go back.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Big chance! They've scored! And that takes him up to 30. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And yes, it's him again. And the referee brings it to a close. Yokohama F. Marinos can reflect on a job really well done. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented.
Goes for a shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Lionel Messi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for options for movement. He's in a great position here. And he's gone backward here. Now this could be a chance. He's going for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Law. Now it's Cruyff. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rodri. Played back in. And it's Schneider. Rijkaard. And it's been played through. So much time and space here. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Olise gets flagged offside. Costa Curta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out to the right. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's a lovely, neat pass. Xavi Alonso. He's a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Yokohama F. Marinos with the corner, there first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini. Alonso knocks it into space.
Decent attempt back, just a little mistimed.
Xavi Alonso made a good run there. Rodri. Can he get it through? Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was alert to it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nicely weighted ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
They get a throw in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Punched away. Olise. It's played through for him.
There will be 1 minute at a
Cruyff
time.
making good progress on the right-hand side. Backward it goes. And this is Schneider. Shot, surely! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Yokohama F. Marinos have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Yokohama F. Marinos definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
It's a pretty loose pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Always onto this. Decent chance! Van Nistelrooy! Goal after wonderful goal! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
This looks promising. Picked out brilliantly. Now there shoots! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked.
Great chance! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Olise looking to get on the end of this. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Hangs in across. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. And it's Scholes. Messi.
Yokohama F. Marinos surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bellingham. Law. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Olise. Bellingham. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He's had a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Now, can they get it back? And he passes it long.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Xabi Alonso. Number 10, Scholes. Coming on the field, number 15, Frank Lampard. Number 4, Franz Beckenbauer.
Well played and well cleared.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Might be danger here. Beckenbauer, it's a really well-measured ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.